Heartiest congratulations to our proud young Indian doctor, Dr. Garima Sharma, who scored 175 marks in the recently conducted FMG exam. Many, many congratulations, Garima.
Thank you, sir.
For you.
It's Thank you, ma'am. All credit goes to you
Hats
because
off.
at every time you supported and motivated us. It's a very important thing.
And you have done your graduation with her from Bashkir State Medical University.
Yes, sir. From Bashkir State Medical University, Russia. I have done this.
Great. So, when did you complete your graduation with her?
I completed my graduation in 2023 in the July, and I gave my first attempt. And during that, I joined the MIST, and I was preparing in all 19 subjects. Everything was going on fine, but in the last 1 month, I faced an issue with my health, and due to that, I was not able to study for the last 1 month. Then I scored the 140 in that marks, but I felt so bad and I was demotivated at the time. But after that, my parents said, and I thought that if I will be demotivated at this time, so who will do this? So I thought that it was my luck or my health issue. So I should start preparing again. So I took all my notes again and started. But in between, I felt bad because I was thinking that I was not able to pass in the first attempt. This was I ever not think. But then I thought, then okay, it is a learning phase. I am a doctor and I should learn, and this is not a worry because I have to study more. So this is my experience, and I will learn more. So I will become a good doctor. So I started preparing again from the same notes only. And I joined all the tests and everything, all grand tests, every sessions on the YouTube, which is like 25 MCQ series, and they are literally so helpful. Everything, every test, everything was so helpful for me. And during classes, like you always motivated us, white prestigious coat. And at that time, I literally felt from inside that yes, I should wear that white prestigious coat and I should be a deserving doctor. So I studied again all the things.
Very good, Vita. So, tell us something about what actually helped you the most in scoring good marks, 175. What helped you?
Actually, I have learned one thing that FMG or any exam, I think it is not about that you are just taking the notes and learning it. It's not. It's a combination of the knowledge that how much you acquire at the end. You cannot just grab it or you are just watching videos and you think you will retain it. The point is you should study from one notes. Like if you are thinking that your friend's note is of 90 pages and mine is of 60, oh, I should add these 30 pages to my notes, then this is really a drastic mistake which everyone do. And every one when comes back to India now, they thought that, oh, this is the institute and it is giving the most bulkiest notes, I should go there. But they don't think that at the end the bulkiest notes will not help. At the end, the points which are very important and everyone should know, that thing you should know. Like from Shilpi ma'am, I should say, like even I was sitting in the exam now, same images like ma'am which told in the YouTube videos or in the class sessions, the same picture, and I got so happy. Like ma'am is sitting there and telling the answer. See, this is you should say like this is the. I was recognized. It is the most difficult thing to identify those CT scans on descending aorta and this, and because of ma'am it was so easy for me, and I was thinking that ma'am is sitting here and telling me you should mark Garima this answer, this is the answer. So I was recalling your voice. And in the surgery part, it this time surgery was tricky from other subjects, but it was helpful, like because you always tell a story, like you start explaining by story first in the Hindi, then in the English. Like you people do literally so much hard work for us, and And I was just thinking that everyone is sitting beside me and answer. One mistake I was done. I didn't slept because of anxiety one night before the exam, and due to that, because I was trying to sleep, then again getting up. But this is a drastic mistake which I have done. And in the second part, when I entered the hall, the major part was from the surgery, and at that time in the second part, I was feeling slow, so sleepy. I was like my eyes are closing, so that mistake has decreased my marks, and I think because in that part only my one question left. Time was enough, but due to my mistake, I suffered this. I recommend everyone that they should sleep properly. There is no need to get so much anxiety level high in your body. So I have recommend this thing only.
But definitely, Dr. Garima, you have studied so well that your preparation level was very high, which has compensated all these, small things has been compensated during
Y-
that. So
Yes,
your
yes.
preparation level, what you have been doing throughout these
Mm.
5 6 months, that is,
Yes.
you
The
must.
main thing I Yes, main thing I was doing that I was just setting a stopwatch, and I was thinking that whenever like I started from the 7 hours. That firstly I will study like 4 hours I was studying before. So I thought I will sit for 7 hours. I will not sleep until this 7 hours will stop. So from 7 hours I increased to 9 hours, then 10 hours, then 12 hours. But it is not the consistent. You will fall in between definitely. Like you will feel whether I'll pass or whether I will not pass, because you are giving test. Sometimes in the test there will be new questions, and some platforms will have new questions, and students will start saying, oh, if this is in the notes, this is not present in the notes. But it doesn't matter, because everything you can't study, and if even if you study, you can't remember till the end. This is the fact. But if I think everyone should learn from some other's experience. And if you are going to take your experience, you are going to waste your time. So I think the mistakes which I have done, I think all others will not do by seeing this. So this is thing.
I hope that your friends are watching this video, your juniors are watching this video, and
Yes,
they
ma'am.
learn from this. And in fact, like during the classes, also we tell that rather than doing mistakes, try to learn
Yes,
from other person's mistake.
yes,
Like as
ma'am. Yes,
your
of
yes,
course, I learned all these things from you only, because I thought that you are God for me, that who helped me every step, that don't get demotivated. Or one thing must most people do, that they are seeking, oh, my friend is scoring this much marks, why I'm not scoring? But the thing is, you have to pass your exam. It doesn't matter. Like especially in the FMG, like there is no cutoff, so you have to cross the 150. So you should not think that my friend is getting this much marks. And grand test is just an example. Like you should you will get known by how the time foundations will be there. So at that time you will not feel so anxiety. So I think don't get panicked if you are not scoring in starting good, because and most important thing that whenever there is GT, whenever there is mock test, you should give, because it will give you experience and a lot of knowledge is added. But yet you should review it at the end. That is the most important part, because the students don't read that this is so much big explanation. I should not read it, leave it, just seeing the answers and moving forward. That is the most people
definitely,
do the
definitely.
mistake.
You have actually pointed out on a very important point that they should review the answers also, especially the questions in which they have gone wrong. Usually, the
Yes,
students
yes.
they have in their mind that how many tests I
Hmm.
have given. So rather
Hmm.
than going for the quantity of the test, we should be focusing on the
Hmm.
quality. That how we are doing the test, what are we doing the assessment of the test or not, and what we are learning from that. What
Hmm.
are we learning from our mistakes or not?
Yes, yes.
So
And one more thing, like whenever, like today's anatomy class, and you have taught us 50 pages. So we should not think that we should cram it up so nicely that we will go so perfect in this. I don't think so. Because now, if I will start doing this now, I can't complete revision on that day. On that same day, revision is required. Like something you get learned in the class. And after that, I should say that people should start learning it a little bit fastly, revise it. Not starting like word by word that they are thinking, because one day you are like 50 pages are completed in the class. And after that, if you are doing slowly, one by word, or very slowly, then 25 pages will finish and 25 will left. Next day, ma'am will tell 50 pages more, and then again 25 pages will left. So it will create, at the end, it will create a burden load. So I recommend that do revision on the same day, like a little bit on the faster pace, so that and solve MCQ. Like I'm not saying more, at least starting only 15 MCQs, 20 MCQs. At the end, it will add, like in 1 month you are completing so much MCQs, and in the end you will be able to see that you have completed like 6,000 MCQs, 10,000 MCQs, and mm, from the trusted platforms, not like even any Telegram group, which is not a authorized Telegram group, and you are doing that. And ENT from Rajiv Dhawan sir, like it is so helpful. Literally, it was so like everything from the notes in the ENT also, from the orthopedics also, from radiology part also, and everything. I think the paper was so easy that we can score much more than this. But from I think from my mistakes, this happened. But I think still thank God that I have passed, and I am sitting with you and discussing this all these things with you.
So I have made my notes from Garima's information. Uh, Dr. Garima Sharma 3S. Dr. Sharma's S, 3S. Number one,
Uh-huh.
smart study. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be smart. You have to
Yes,
actually choose the right content
yes, this is the fact. This is the fact, sir.
and learn it smartly.
Yes. Eh,
Number two,
mhm.
Dr. Sharma's sleep protocol.
Yes,
So the students need to train their minds so that
yes,
they can get adequate sleep, or they can try to get that adequate sleep before the exam.
yes, sir.
And Dr. Sharma's third S,
Mhm.
scorophobia.
Not scorophobia, but I'm saying like you can do better if you are not doing silly mistakes. Because even next day when I gave exam and next day I woke up, I realized that I have done like 5, 6 mistakes, not by seeing the recalls or anything, but by self I recognize that I have done this, because we are in so much hurry. That's why we do this. But the time bound sections, I think, which is introduced, first of all people got scared that why they introduced this. But I think it is a good thing, because by this now you will not feel so much bulky that 150 questions in one go you are doing. 50 questions in one set, that is, I think, good. For me, it was a very good thing, I think. And in the each, like if you have read everything na, in the each time bound section, even I was left with in the last two, I was left with 15 minutes. I think if you have practiced enough questions now, then it will be good time. It is a sufficient time. And you should do like set your stopwatch for 50 minutes and do 50 questions in the like 2 months before the exam, start preparing like this. So according to Miss schedule, if everyone follow the Miss schedule, like classes, then after that revision series, then tests and grand test, everything would be helpful. Helpful not, it will surely able to pass. But in students, what they do, like one thing they follow from this side, one thing they follow from that side. This is the mistake generally FMGs do, I think. So I say
So
that this
instead of scorophobia, let's make it source.
yes,
So basically, we can say FOMO, fear of missing out. Due to that,
yes,
a
yes,
lot
yes,
of students are distracted that we should learn
yes,
this also, learn this also. But whatever they are already having in their hands,
yes,
they they ignore that thing and they
yes,
are planning for the other things.
yes. And even the every series like on the YouTube, it was so helpful. Everyone should watch it before going to exam. from that series, image series, you have given like 25 questions in the image, I think, and 25 normal questions you have discussed, ma'am. And that was from that only, I think 2-3 questions came and directly image. And I was thinking that it was a blessing, really. I don't have words to explain that how I thank you.
Wow. So, are your parents there, Dr. Garima?
No, my parents have gone out of station due to my brother's some official documents.
Okay, Vita. It was lovely talking to you, and it was a pleasure for both of us to interact with you. And we wish you that now Dr. Garima is having great responsibilities on her shoulders because she has to save so many lives.
Yes, sir. Give
Do
your
not
blessing so that I can do great things in my life and achieve much more. Thank you, sir.
right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Garima, for making us proud.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for giving your precious time.
Wish you all the best for your future.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.